Alright guys, welcome back to Let's Play Bioshock 2. It is a sad day. We had to put down Sinclair, but in doing so we have acquired his genetic key, which will allow us to shut off all the security overrides here, which will allow us to basically GTFO. What do you want this time? Just sending Alpha series like hoarding all around us now.
Friend to you, or just a tool? Can you even grasp?
It's okay, Sinclair's corpse. We'll protect you.
And Eleanor, you have chosen Subject Delta over your mother, your people, and the duty of your birth. So be it. You believe this craft will carry Delta to safety, like a spoiled child with a new toy. I have no choice but to take it away. Curfew lifted. All cell blocks.
Alright, let's force our way out of here. It is time for the final battle of Bioshock 2. And not a moment too soon.
We must return there.
So we're going to have a ton of Alpha series out here to deal with, as I said. And they're only as difficult as they've ever been. And for some reason it looks like he's been enraged or set on fire. One of the two. But basically our objective now, we're going to have to head back to the lifeboat now and attempt to escape. And then we'll have a random side quest to do, which I'm not going to spoil. I guess that's something that's unique about Sinclair's Alpha series, was the little, like, chain lock thing that he's wearing around his neck. I don't think the others have that, at least I don't notice it if they do. God, they're just all over the place right now. But we have broken telekinesis 3. Although we could do that attack right there at telekinesis 1 if we needed to. Still, look at how good that is. Oh, I love telekinesis so much. If I didn't rant and rave on and on about how great it was in the first game, listen to me now.
Every moment tears Eleanor further from me, Delta. Soon, this father obsession will end her. You have left me without want. Before you die, I will take all that you hold dear. Sinclair is just another body in your wake.
Yeah, we don't have to do anything with these regular light enemies anymore. I guess those two canisters on the Alpha series back are its health and Eve meters. Although I don't know that how many like Eve-based abilities the Alpha series really have they can use against us, aside from those elemental discharges that they use. But that's all pretty fascinating and whatnot. I'm gonna just dump out all of my resources here, all of my plasmids, you know, all my Adam and Eve on not my Atom, I guess. I've already used up all that. But all of my Eve on using my plasmids, all of my alternate ammo types, all that. I'm going to spend all of my money on buying more for the final encounter as well.
I can help.
Alright, let's get out of here.
I'm afraid of this. Mother has bombed out the ballast compressors, Father. The lifeboat will be too heavy to launch.
I do not want to spend another second down here if I can help it.
I could boil away the water myself and get the lifeboat.
I'm going to max out on drill fuel as well for this encounter. Because I'm going to be using the drill a lot. Because it's so much fun.
To rise, but I will need a great deal of Adam to generate that much heat. The rest of the little sisters will have to be sacrificed. Head to the pediatric wards.
Well, damn, sounds like we can't get out yet. Well, in that case, time for our final side objective type thing. It's another one of those multi-part goal things that I seem to be neglecting to acknowledge these days. So, this is it. This is the final everything.
I won't let
So,
her take you from me again, Father. Hold on.
We gotta get out of Rapture because our condition is slowly killing us now. We've lost our bond with Eleanor, and we're going completely mad, so we need to just get out of here and before we die. And not a moment too soon, as I've said before. As I've said before, this is a massive level. There's a lot of nice optional side areas you can explore, with some cool things here and there. There's some nice bonus Easter eggs and stuff, some audio diaries and whatnot, and there might be another power to people station I haven't gotten, now that I really think about it, actually. I'm pretty sure there are 3 in this final level here, not that we really have a whole lot of time to actually utilize it, which I think is kind of a waste. But our core objective is to go to these pediatric wards where the little sisters are being held, and we are going to do unspeakable things to them. Now, if you were playing a good run and Eleanor became good at the end, then she would offer to have all of them follow her to,
When you've cleared them out,
you know, they would still be little sisters. They would all follow her and use their combined powers to do the whatchamacallit, boil the water in the ballast tank and get the lifeboat moving, or something like that, or it's she just rescues them or whatever. But if we're doing an evil ending like we actually are, then that means that she's going to harvest all of them horribly, and it will be horrible, brutal and graphic, and we will have to witness all of it. Actually, not really. we can just hear the screams from afar, thankfully. But we're really pulling out all the stops here, using all of our abilities to their fullest extent. And we got to do these fixed encounters here while we just sort of defend off the enemies as they approach here to attack us. And yeah, that I just realized what was freezing that guy. There was the ice storm or whatever tonic I got with the elemental discharge for ice. Yeah, those solid slugs are really good against those brute splicers, and they're hysterical, not to mention. Here, I'll beat you with one of your dead friends. Oh, I love this game towards the end. It's just such a shame that the story overall and the early parts of the game were such a letdown by comparison. But you know, you think most games by design pull out all the stops right away, but this one, not so much. This one, it gets awesome towards the end.
Children, they're just dead weight now, really. And you'll get a share,
But
of course.
at least in my opinion.
After we visit both
So
wards,
Eleanor
you
showed up,
should
and
be
it's time for
strong
her
enough
to
boil away
do
the
her dirty
water
work
and
here.
launch
And
the lifeboat.
this is the first pediatric ward, of course. I think if you had enough time, you could probably set up a elaborate defense system over here if you wanted to have a defensive encounter going on. But I'm gonna save all of my defensive stuff for an encounter later, and I really don't think there's enough time to do all that. So. But this is the final time in the game where we can get more Adam. Sort of, it's very superfluous, kind of like in the first game as we're acquiring Fontaine's Adam as we're fighting him. We can't really use it for anything unless there's any upgrades we haven't bought yet. But we're not really going to need them because we have our full setup and we're ready to go for the end of the game. So now we got to go to the other pediatric ward and get all the little sisters there in another entirely awesome encounter.
The plasmid, Father. Just point the way and I'll help you fight.
Ooh, look, free security bot. Yeah, I noticed I said that quite a few of the weapons that the what do you call it, Alpha series use are quite varied, but only a handful of them seem to use the shotgun, and that one was actually an upgraded shotgun with all 6 barrels. That was pretty awesome. Or all 6 cylinders, rather. Yeah, that ammo station is pretty much everything we could ever ask for this last encounter here. And we're going to need it for the actual finale. That is if I remember to actually use it.
That's another charge gone. We have to keep moving. If this building falls, we're all dead.
Yeah, with our fully upgraded setup, we can just shut these guys down. Of course, I may have been a little bit hasty and didn't bother to secure that camera first.
Eleanor was to be a composite of all Rapture's genius.
It sounds like now where you start to realize
First
just
living
how much
utopia,
rambling
serving the world at
Sophia
large
Lamb
with
has
no
really
regard
done.
for
Like, she is
herself.
just constantly just...
To force
Look, this is what I said
consciousness
earlier
on
in the game,
such a
but I
being
haven't really addressed
to
it since
tear
then, is
its
just how
wings
much, like,
away.
pointless rambling she has done to
That
you,
was your
and how much she
gift
has
to
just,
her,
like,
Delta.
spouted this
Just
whole schmeal
as
to you
she
time and time again, every
You must
step
be
you take, and
very
it's so
proud.
annoying. Oh my god.
Hold on, Father.
Wake up! Why don't you wake up?
The design of this level seems kind of anticlimactic, but trust me, it'll get better. I guess all the weapons of the Alpha Series carry are somewhat upgraded. You can see that one's got the upgraded barrel on it too for the accuracy. And getting the ammo back from the weapons that the Alpha Series drop is also another great thing, especially when they have the launchers. Getting free frags is always awesome. Yeah, feel free to summon Eleanor during all this as well and use her to fight for you, but I usually just neglect to or think it's too overpowered. Yeah, pretty soon I'm not going to need these hack darts anymore, so I might as well go ahead and just auto-hack everything. I think I have a tonic that allows for one fewer stage of the hack during a hack, which is a pretty good tonic, I think. I think I have that. Yeah, the one weapon I'm kind of neglecting to use here is the, oh, this is great, I love this part, with the Brute Splicer here. Because he's up on the second floor balcony, as you can see here. Damn it, I froze him. Let's see what we can do about that. There we go. That's why I love the solid slugs.
This is not a sermon.
Wasn't quite as good as I would have hoped it to be. I've done it before. I've just like launched him into the air and sent him like careening off the side of the ledge there, which is hilarious.
You already
Oh, look who's back. Nope. And nope. Come on. Go. Whatever. Go. Oh, we're so brutal.
We're nearing another pediatric ward.
Kind of interesting what the backstory is behind all these
prisoners.
prisoners here. Like, there's probably plenty of audio diaries that explain it, but I just neglected to get most of them. I neglected to backtrack to all these side areas and actually show some of that off, but I'm content with all the, I kind of want to rush to the finale here because, like I said, this game is dragging on a little bit too long, and I kind of want to get it over with here. Not that I'm not enjoying myself, but like I am, this has actually been a really fun LP to make, despite how much I thought it was going to drag its feet towards the end here. It's been great, really. Now I'm starting to use the spear gun again, like I said I would. Yeah, the rocket spears, they're good, but they just take too long to explode when it comes to the Alpha Series like that, because at least with a regular splicer, they can, you know, stick into the enemy and drag them around with a rocket propulsion and everything. Alright, so let's quit screwing around and get Eleanor in here to join us. I think we consumed an entire Eve Hypo with that, that plasmid, actually. Regardless of how much we have as our max. Which is kind of lame, but at least it balances it out a little bit. Yeah, I really feel like I'm on top of my game here. These encounters are looking very photogenic. And that's why I bought the launcher damage immunity in the last video. Is that it? No more challengers? No one else wants to learn how to dance? How about you? I can teach you to dance, can't I? I can fail horribly at melee, but whatever. Okay, so that's it for that.